care. I don't think it's the holy grail.
It ain't the holy grail. I feel like even
of
I can't
relationships,
say.
but at the same time, it's beneficial. But if I wouldn't get into a relationship if I ain't see forever with that person. And like now, my old lady want to be married. I ain't gonna probably gonna get married. So yeah, I should have kept that first recording going. Man, damn, man, do you have chicks and shit? So we start the video, but they can edit that shit. What your dude brought up marriage already?
No. We talk about it, but it's like the thing is, when I be seeing people, talk about, posting about marriage and posting how like who gets more benefits than the other, like stuff like that. You have women being like, oh, man gets no benefits and we get all the benefits, and then you got men that's like, yeah, we don't get no benefits, like we ain't benefit. I'm like, but y'all the one that proposed, and not only that, statistics show that y'all are benefited way more than women. So are y'all talking from observation and feelings and being scorned, or are y'all talking from, actual logic and doing your research and talking to actual married couples? The last time I checked, I talked to married couples. I got family members that's married, and honestly, the men are benefited more, but the women feel like they are only because they get a ring on their finger. So they just feel like a notch higher than women that's single. It's really their main thing.
When niggas say they don't benefit from marriage, that mean they don't benefit from it ending. But niggas be using rich people as the barometer for that. Like, bro, it's not your problem. Like, you ain't gotta worry about that shit.
Yeah.
That the motherfucker gonna take a lot of your shit. You ain't got shit.
Thank you.
And then a lot of people, a lot of folks in I say in our generation, is they don't see the value in what housework means or whatever. So they see a woman doing that, and there's women too that think that shit. They feel like that motherfucker woman being lazy, and that if she ain't working, she being lazy and shit. But they just don't see the values in it. Then a lot of people also have issues with gender roles, and they only like gender roles that benefits them, but they don't fulfill the other side of the gender role. So, but when it comes to marriage, like I said, it ain't the holy grail of relationships, because you committed to that person. Once I got with you, I see forever with you when I'm with you. I don't give it nobody just because I like you. It's not enough. But like I said, my old lady want to get married. We can get married because it's already there. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't see why people won't get married unless your shit just fucked up.
Yeah, like, my thing with being married is like, I see the facts. I have seen some stuff, observed some stuff, and then not only that, it's just how I am as a person. Like, I have like some minor traditional ways, but overall I'm free spirited. Like, I don't like confinement, I don't like restrictions, I don't like the whole idea of a woman carrying a household on her back and having to be the one to raise and discipline all the kids alone. And then not only that, like, it seems like women, good women, they cater to a man's every need and want that she's able to. But the man, on the opposite hand, is like, as long as he provide the money and he provide the dick, That's it. And it's like, I don't want that. Like, if I get married, I want to know that I can be benefited twice as much. And it's kind of mean or wrong to say, because it's like, damn, like, why it can't be equal? It's not equal already, because the men are benefiting more already. So why can't I require that? And people be looking at me sideways when I come in it, and they be like, well, that's selfish to say, and I hope a lot of women don't think like you. I'm like, nigga, like, I hope you can even find somebody that want to marry you, first of all. But it's like, that's my whole thing with being married, and I don't like the whole being submissive 24/7. I will, but I honestly feel like if there's a situation that causes for the man to step aside and let his woman stand up because she just have the capabilities that situation requires, he should let her.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
mean,
think
a good leadership is when to delegate your when to delegate.
And I don't want to be no housewife until I'm old and I can't work.
You know what I'm saying? That's what a good leader know when to delegate, and submission work both ways.
Mm-hmm.
Since we into this, might as well go with that. Hey y'all, LLBR podcast, Live Life Be Royal. Welcome. You know what I'm saying? We here. Is a lot of us had long nights for one reason or another, so
Yes,
we
sir.
just go on
I'm
and
just
get it.
playing.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, back to that is submission work both ways. Like it's a two-way street, and a lot of niggas look at submission as like it's wrestling. Like, you know what I'm saying? You overpower somebody, and a lot of women feel like this shit is like giving up power. And it ain't even about that. It's just a matter of you trust each other. Like if I know you good at math and you good at accounting shit, why the fuck would I not let you do our taxes? It don't make no sense for me to like, no, I'm gonna pay somebody else to go do this shit. No, this your lane. Here you go, boom. And it's about a matter of communication and shit. Like people have a very, very fucked up view of a lot of things that's supposed to be natural and shit. And then a lot of women, like you said, you didn't want to, like you want to benefit more. You didn't want to do all the housework, but like I said, a lot of women, you really talk to a lot of women about this shit. Only thing they bring up is a nigga paying bills.
Mm-hmm.
They don't bring up all the other shit. They might want like the bullshit ass gifts and justice and shit, but
who, as far as the women giving it to the man or the man giving it to the
man give it to the woman. Think about it. Every time the most thing they care about is a nigga paying their bills. It's the only thing they say about the household. As long as you pay the bills, I'm cool. I take care of everything else.
Yeah.
But the same woman be miserable as fuck when the nigga actually like, that's all the fuck you do. Come home.
True.
And just do what niggas do. Just come home and throw shit around, just in the third. I mean, and then you get with the nigga, and like you said, they get the ring and want to be like put on a pedestal, but it's like,
At home, they
if you a slave, like what's to be proud of?
It's like, what's the whole purpose? It kind of like, it's just, I don't know, and that's why I feel like marriage will only work with the people who want to make it work, and on top of that, they know why they're getting married, and they know, and their vision aligns with the other person's vision.
Yeah,
because if you get with somebody,
is it
who?
the last part is it the way y'all see things going in y'all relationship. If it aligns or it's close enough, then you can work out the little small kinks of it. That's where it works, because when women did all the cooking and cleaning, it's because they didn't work. Now you work. You know what I'm saying? You want help with this shit, and I get that. You know what I'm saying? This is why I understand why niggas be like, yeah, I want help with the bills and shit, because it's like, shit, you working too. And I tell them niggas all the time, bro, there's plenty of ways to free that money situation. Like, it's more to, like, maintaining a household than paying fucking rent and utilities. Like, you gotta have groceries, insurance. She can be knocking out your debt. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can make future moves. She can be stacking up so y'all can retire early. She can take her whole check and, man, get with a financial advisor. So you people at the stock market. Like, it's plenty of shit that a motherfucker can do with their money. But motherfuckers don't want to view like that. Like, people view that shit, that general bullshit is like, this how it's supposed to be. Like, nah, they give you, just like if a woman make $100,000, her dude make 50. It don't make sense for him to be going to paying the bills. Like, bro, just put his money, just flip the shit.
Right. You
take care of the bills, make sure the household for now is taken care of, and he can use his money to make sure this y'all long run is straight. But like I said, people make shit harder than it gotta be for me.
Yeah.
It's about what works, what best work for our household.
And then enforcing, I feel like women shouldn't force a man to, marry them, because you're gonna be miserable.
Ultimatum.
You're gonna be miserable for one. For two, you're definitely not gonna get what you expected out of marriage and what you had envisioned, because he wasn't even thinking about it to begin with, or he was not ready for it, or ready to give it to you.
You don't get the same nigga that you had.
All it's gonna do is just whatever was going on before you became married is only gonna
continue.
And not continue. It's gonna continue, but that shit gonna multiply. It's gonna get worse.
Magnified.
That's the word right there. Like, that's all it's gonna do. So
I just never understood women that force men to marry them for what.
Like, talking, they just,
cause society put their pressure on women. And a lot of motherfuckers fold.
If you ain't gonna do it, find somebody else.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, Oh Lord, jeez, like I don't understand it. But then again, some women don't want to let this man go because she's digmatized or he take real good care of
Oh,
her.
she put in the work.
Or
She
she
felt
put
like
in
she
so
put
much
in
work, and
in
it's
time.
like she wants something back to show for what she did.
Time for her.
Yeah,
Pay
so
off
it's
for her
like,
investment.
shit, your ass is gonna fuck off on you because you forced him. That man gonna be miserable. But
I know plenty of old head niggas that do plenty of overtime just to avoid their wife. That is.
I can't even say what I want to say, shit. But I know some personally too.
I know plenty of niggas that do plenty of overtime. You know, like that might say young blood, man.
Yeah.
I just want to do this. That way when I go home, I eat. I talk to her while I eat. I take a shower. I go to sleep. Now it's time to go back to work. I'm good. And you be happy. They be happy here. They work. But as soon as by the time they clock out. Nah, I'm talking about around the time to clock out.
That whole energy change.
Whole energy just gone. I hate to be in a relationship like that, bro.
Oh my god.
I hate to be in a relationship like that. Just like I couldn't be in a relationship with a woman trying to give me an ultimatum. I'm gonna look at you like crazy. I'm like, alright, cool, bro. It's not gonna work in your favor, ever. Like I don't tell grown ass people what they can and can't do, what you should do. You gonna do what you wanna do when you wanna do it. And it's either gonna be like I gotta make the decision on if I wanna deal with you or not.
Right.
Always. There's never a time me and my old lady got into an argument and she like, what you want me to do? I'm like, bro, that's on you to decide. I ain't tell you what to do. I ain't gonna ever tell nobody what they should do or shouldn't, what you can't do. It's either can I deal with this or can I not? Now I ask and be inquisitive, like just say, if you was a woman that dressed moderately. And not moderately. You fucked up. Modestly. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, whatever. And so, she, you know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, she want to dress like a little more, you know what I'm saying? Show a little something. I might look at her like, hey, what's going on? What's in your mind? What's going on? You just trying something new? Who you trying to impress? And she be like, I just want to try something new. No, all right, cool.
She done tap into that. What we talking about today? She done tap into that whole
being a sexual being and shit. I mean that
you can't.
Also people like change, like I tell people all the time, like folks is on that Aisha Curry head about her showing her body, but I was like, fam, y'all acting like she out here wearing lingerie with Air Maxes and shit.
If you got a
like,
nice ass body, why you who wanna hide?
Like she wearing swimsuit, she wearing appropriate shit. So they was like, cause she made a tweet like 5 years ago saying y'all don't leave nothing to no imagination. But there was with women wearing like pasties with see-through shirts and drawers. Aisha Curry, just people in general. Aisha Curry, Steph Curry, what you call it? That's why I said the lingerie with the Air Max, cause these motherfuckers be wearing this shit. Women like niggas don't like lingerie because you motherfuckers wear that shit every fucking day. It's a white tee now.
It's basically they're probably wearing fishnet. It's like little fishnet jumps. I don't know, a fishnet jumpsuit. You can see through all you can see is like they got panties on, little boy shorts on, and the pastels.
You got them jumps. You got the jump. You got the jump with the leggings, but then the one piece go over the jump. That shit looks stupid as fuck.
I ain't saying that shit.
I see it on Facebook.
Like
on Facebook, on social media.
I be seeing motherfuckers wearing lingerie with their Air Maxes.
I've seen that.
But anyway, my point is people that just don't realize that you change in 5 years. Like she's not the same person she was 5 years. And 5 years ago, she was steady getting pregnant over and over.
Man,
and she had already proven she was insecure about how her body was, this, that, and the third. Like, yeah, now she come and she finally got pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So I like shit. Like people change, and that's what you gotta embrace when you get with people. Like people want people to stay the same when you get with them. Like nah, they gonna change. They gonna go. They want to try new shit. You know what I'm saying? You just can't be that person that fights change. If you that type of person, you need to get with somebody that's staying this certain way. When you want to get married, you need to really consider what you want out of a marriage, and then you get with somebody that want this same similar shit.
Oh shoot, look. Yeah, that's why I'm taking my time because the thing is, me and my guy, like, we have a lot of similarities in regards to like marriage and a relationship, and I like that. But at the same time, it's like I still kind of get nervous because of personal reasons. Like I was telling my aunt, and I also told I was speaking with the lady that did my hair yesterday, the stylist, and they both said the same thing. Like a lot of old people tell me the same thing. The same stuff that you talking about, you want to work on now before you get married. You gonna be you can
Work on that.
you gonna always be working on something. Even when you marry, you still gonna have something to work on. So that shouldn't be your hold up. Like if someone wants to marry you, if that time does come, don't say no if your heart is saying yes and you got all the reasons to say yes, but you only saying no because you feel like you got something to work on.
You tell me no, it's over.
I ain't telling. The thing is, if he asked me to marry him today, I'm gonna say yeah. That's how much I'm confident. But it's like
that's how I feel like people should treat relationships in general. Stop treating motherfuckers like temp services and shit, and just treat it like I'm committing to this person for the rest of my life.
Right.
That way, when you talk about marriage, it's like, okay, cool, let's do this shit. Like it's easy, like let's do this shit. Like, bro, you don't gotta be with somebody just cause you like them, cause y'all vibing with it. Right now, just wait a minute. Wait a little minute, man. Just let ride that
marinate
for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you end up missing your blessings.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all be so fucking happy to get in a relationship. Then nah, this motherfucker switched up. No, they was them. They were being themselves.
And then you gotta wait so you can see how like
most
my
people
friend preach, and you have preached on this before. I don't know if you have, but I'm pretty sure you probably have because you seem very wise. And other people, like you have to literally see a person in each season of their life when they're frustrated, when they lost someone, when they lost their job, or anything. You have
different
to see,
situations.
like different situations. You have to, so you can know what you're getting yourself into, because y'all also caught up on this whole honeymoon stage of seeing this person extremely happy, and you put a happy weight on them. They bragging on you. But then but then something happened in their life. Something.
I'm gonna say happy weight, then they break up, man. I'm fat as hell. I thought it was happy weight.
And then something happened in their life, and it's like, dang, like, what the fuck? Then you get to bashing them on social media because they wasn't who you held them. No, you just ain't.
That shit what? But yeah, like I said, you just take your time with this shit and just get to a relationship with the idea that this is who I'm gonna be with for the rest of my life. All the other shit gonna flow how it need to flow. Like, if I don't see gray hairs with you, I'm not getting a relationship with you. And it takes time for me to get a relationship with people. That shit, people retarded. They just too thirsty for companionship. You can have companions while being single. I ain't talking about just a whole bunch of shit on companion. I mean, you can literally have that special companion that you can like go trips on, share memories with, this, that, and third, and be single as shit, because that's the vibe y'all create. Like, people understand it's different types of loves, and sometimes, bro, you gotta look in that fucking mirror and understand that monogamous relationship may not be for you. Some shit just ain't for everybody, bro. Like, it really ain't. Like you said, you don't want to feel constricted, and some people view relationships like that. So why would you continue trying to pursue relationships if you feel like relationships do that to you as a person? You can be you.
I ain't talking about that.
No, I'm talking about. I'm just saying in general. Like, people review relationships like you can't have no more fun. You can't hang out with your friends no more.
Some folks
you can't do this no more.
Well, some folks you can't do that, but you gotta let them folks go. You ain't a gun ain't being held to your head to stay with them.
Anybody trying to control you, that's not a person that you.
Break the knob, Bill.